Hey there, Todd Watley, certified elder law attorney with Generations Legal Group. So, thanks for joining me on this series. I'm going to do 100 questions. And so, this is question number 1, which is almost always the first question when I'm out in a group giving a presentation or something. This is almost always the first question is, do I need a will or trust? Okay, well, I will tell you, and I will cover this in detail in future questions, but rarely is a will the proper tool solely for your estate plan. Now, let me clarify that. A will is what tells the judge what to do with your stuff as you go through probate. Our whole goal, and as you'll see as a common topic throughout all of these answers to these questions, is you don't want to go through probate. And particularly if you do not have minor children, you absolutely should not go through probate. I think if someone goes through probate, there's been a mistake. Something did not go as it should have. And particularly if your attorney is saying, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do a last will and testament, and that's all that you need. That means you're going through probate, and you don't want to go through probate. It's expensive, it's time consuming, and it is public knowledge, okay? You don't want to go through probate, and a will is what tells the judge what to do with your stuff as you go through probate. A will is not even valid until a judge says that it is, and that's if it's been witnessed and notarized and, all of the proper things have been done, and it has the intent of being a will. You don't want to do a will, which then throws us to, okay, well, then you definitely need to do a trust. Well, no, not necessarily. There are options to avoiding probate, and a trust is one of those options. And again, when you speak to a lot of attorneys, they may make you think that the only way to avoid probate is with the trust, and that is absolutely not the case. The other option is very cheap, very straightforward, and it is known as beneficiary designations. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Every asset that you have can be made so that it immediately goes to the beneficiary at the time of your death. So, bank accounts. You can make your bank accounts owned by you, but then payable on death to whoever that you want to go to. You can make your house payable on death. Basically, that's called a beneficiary deed to say, at my death, this house goes to my children. You can make your investments account do the same thing. Sometimes those are called transfer on death. And so you make it so that at your death, it transfers to someone else. Vehicles, particularly in Arkansas, check with your state, but typically you can do a form that says, at my death, this vehicle goes to this person. Or even better is at your death, your heirs, whoever those are, the children, typically can fill out a form to say, we want this vehicle to go to this person. But again, that is very state specific. And I would assume if Arkansas does it, pretty much everybody does it. All right. So the question is, should I do a will or trust? I will tell you, you don't want a will to be your sole estate planning tool. Now, if you have minor children, you're going to have to go through probate to do something with the children. If both parents pass away, only a judge can decide where those children go. So you have to go through probate, but the only thing the judge should be dealing with is that issue, is the children. Your money and your assets need to pass outside of probate, probably with a trust. Okay, that is one of those situations where a trust is absolutely needed to hold the money for the benefit of the children so that the money will be used for them while they grow up. And even after they turn 18, you want the money to stay in the trust. And I do videos on that later on. That's one of the future questions we will go over. Okay. So the most important thing is, should I do a will or trust? I will say you should never do a will, but you do want to avoid probate, and a trust is one way to avoid probate, but so is beneficiary designations. Okay. I hope that answered your question. If not, feel free to leave a comment below and please subscribe. Okay. I'm going to do 100 of these and I want you to get all of these as soon as they come out. So please subscribe, please comment, please share with someone that you think needs to know this. All right. I will see you at the next question. Thanks.